All right, looks like we're live. I think. We'll see what's going on here. Try and restream. Well, there we go. A little bit of a lag time. All right. I can see I'm in my new house. I got my pool right there. It's probably going to work better if I have put the green screen back. Okay, let's get that up. For now, cheers, people. So it's just a test thing. Is going to be, Fishy and I'll be leaving StreamYards. Sorry, StreamYards, but you're getting too expensive for my liking. And at $431 for the year US, translate into almost $600 Canadian. It's just getting a little too high just for streaming. Sorry, but so for now we're just going to use the free version until we get going and get used to it, and we're going to see if we like it. And if we like it, then we might do the yearly subscription. So I just StreamYards did quite the price hike, which is unbelievable. And he's just like, and I can't afford to do that. So I'm sorry. So so I got the rest of this month until the end of January before I decide to close that account down. Before February 1st, that's when the billing date is. So we'll get that done. It looks like we got two watching right now. So, like I said, it's just test stream. I'm not working today. Didn't get a dispatch, so I have the night off, which is good. So just trying to figure out all these controls here. So we have a screen share. Cool. All right. Aviation fan, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Hope things are good with you, my friend. So we'll see how this streaming platform works out. See if I like it or not. If not, then I'll be either going over to OBS and see what their prices are like, or Zoom. So. So we shall see. Doing well, mate. Yeah, I'm doing good too. See, the last couple of days I had to go to a couple of construction sites with some concrete slabs. Something that I'm not used to hauling because I'm used to drywall. Something new, right? So, anyways, get that done. So I did that for the past couple of days. Went to a construction site here where I live in London. And then I went to another one over in I was in Waterloo earlier on yesterday, so delivering that. Yeah, who knew? Who knew that? All right. Hmm. All right. Okay, aviation fan. Wow. That's different. tell you what. And we got a little more snow. By the looks of it today, when I woke up, it looks like we got a little bit of dusting of snow. All that snow that we got hit with just kind of went, because it got warmed right up. It started raining, melted a lot of it. So now we're getting more. So plus size that. There we go. Yeah. Oh well. Shit happens. These days, no matter what you do or say, just kind of offend somebody somewhere in the world. Screen share. So here's what I'm hauling for the past couple of days. So these are big concrete slabs. And these are for apartment buildings. And basically all these long slabs are for, this is the flooring and ceiling that goes into the apartment building. They go in piece by piece like that, like a puzzle. And then they're all interconnected. So there we go. And climbing up there and getting that all strapped down and getting the corners put in place and everything. So 9 straps on that load. Which I probably didn't need that many, but seeing as how I'm the one who's hauling it, I'm just going to make sure it's going to be strapped down good and tight so nothing shifts. And I got it there. So well, you can chain it. We mainly use straps. That way we just don't go very far with it or go very fast down the road. So you see a lot of concrete loads like that. Rolling down the highway because they're not going very far. They're only going an hour or 2 away from where we're going, and we basically take all the back roads, where there's less traffic and stuff until we get into the city that we want to get into. So. The problem is, they say with chains, with concrete, if you tighten them up too tight, they start biting into the concrete and start tearing it apart. But if it's strapped right, and you got enough straps on there, that'll hold it. But you just don't go around corners as fast with this kind of a load. You kind of creep around the corners and just take your time. So. Now steel loads, I haven't hauled steel loads yet, but yeah, steel loads we'll chain down. We'll throw straps on there. So, you just chain it the front and back, and then you throw straps over it, and then you put your corners on. Because if you didn't put any corners on, all that concrete would start slicing into the straps, right? So that's why we put the corners on to prevent that from happening. Chain it down or strap it down. So, and I wasn't equipped to do that kind of. Didn't have. Well, I would have belly strapped, but I didn't have my stick that other drivers have, where you can pull it through and strap down 2 layers and then strap down the rest. So it's like, I'm not going to be able to. I'm just have to throw it over, and I'll just throw extra straps more than what I actually needed. So just to make sure it's not going to move. And of course, my stopping distance has greatly increased too as well. Yeah. Now, certain steel loads, if you oversized steel loads, guess what? You ain't tarping that. Sorry. You're going to have all different types of odds, ends, pieces sticking out the back, different sizes. You're not going to, you can chain that down. You're not going to be tarping it. Especially steel beams. So, because I give them all different lengths and sizes. So when they put it on the load, they put all the long stuff down at the bottom and start stacking it up as the size goes down. And you wrap chains around it and throw straps. And well, I've never had the privilege to haul steel down the road because I already told company I don't want nothing to do with that. I'll do drywall and of course the concrete, not a problem. So just make sure it's loaded right and make sure you got enough weight on your drives, and because it is wintertime here, so everything needs to be pushed forward a bit more. That load there that I showed you, I had to have that redistributed and have that moved forward a bit more. It was butt end heavy, so it's like pulling on an anchor out of the water, right? So I had to get them to move it up. Because when I left there, the roads were icy, so it's a good thing. Yeah. Steel loads and tarping is just it's a chicken joy. Not. So now on Friday, or sometime Friday or very early Saturday morning, I'll be heading into the U.S., going to Minnesota, going down to see Fishy, Kopi Chapas. I'll be down there for 2 weeks. I'm going to drive down a nice 13-hour trip. Of course, I am a truck driver. 13 hours is nothing to me. It's like, I used to be the over-the-road truck driver. I used to truck all over in the States and Canada. So now I'm just doing local work. So went to a different company. I've been with this company now going on 5 years. I had to leave the other company that I was at for 12 years because we kept asking for a raise and stuff. Didn't get nowhere. And well, I have to go to this company and I got more money. So well, I think they were in a hurry and they just wanted to get it loaded and get the trailers out because the construction boom is starting to happen with there's a lot of high-rise apartment buildings going up all of a sudden, all over the place. So and that's a chore getting into some of these construction sites with a tractor trailer because really tight areas, tight turns. You got to hug things like you're almost this far away of hitting with your truck, or your mirror, and you just got to hug as close as you can in order to get that trailer around the corner. And the trailer, as it goes around the new building, it's getting closer and closer, and where you see about this much of a gap as it just clears. So let's see, I've been going 17 minutes now. Okay, yeah, 17 minutes. So like I said, let's just basically a test to see if I like this platform or not. We'll see. Probably do some more streaming on here, and we'll get Go Fish Office on here as well. Skinny streets, cars, both sides. Yeah, I know. Well, we have some streets over here that just ain't made for trucks. Well, we go down them anyways. We make the best of it. Drunken Gamer, Drunk Gamers here. How you doing, buddy? Cheers. Good to see you, man. Yeah, when I was way up north, basically up north. I was up Chipstow area. Yeah, don't fit, make it fit. Yeah, right. And I ran into the snow all the way up there. I thought, great, it's really snowing. It's coming down. The roads are covered, and it's just like. By the time we got the load redistributed and everything, and strapped back down, himself he says concession 6 really is really icy. I said, yeah, I seen that on the way down here. I'm going out the way I came in the other way. So I go down the other way, it starts going downhill, and that's all ice. So I went around the other way. I just took my time. Yeah, me and Fishy are still an item. Oh yeah, I'm going down to Minnesota to see Fishy for Christmas. I'll be down there over Christmas and New Year's. I'll be there for 2 weeks. So Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking a bunch of stuff down, a bunch of Canadian snacks, or stuff, from another YouTuber, just your average JoJo, brought over some stuff for me to take down. So either be leaving Friday night or early Saturday morning. So I'd rather go through the Chicago area late at night where there's less traffic. So it doesn't really take that long to get down there. Geez, it's I only make 2 fuel stops on the way down, and that's it. 2 fuel stops on the way back. So the first fuel stop's here in Canada. The second one will be in Indiana, and then from there I go right into where I need to get going. Fishy's getting Ron snacks. Yeah, she's getting snacks and a whole lot more. That's funny. Yeah, Fishy and I were talking about switching to a different streaming platform after the price gouge from StreamYard. It's like, So we're gonna check this out first, and then we'll check a couple other streaming platforms out, and then we'll decide. I'm pretty sure we probably might be going with this one, but we'll see. We're gonna try the free version for right now before we do the upgrade. So the way how everything's expensive, we have to cut our costs somewhere, so we got to cut StreamYards out because I'm not paying almost $600 a year for that. That'll be $600 I can use somewhere else. Yeah, we got a few business ventures that we're trying to get going too, online stuff. So try to make some money. I got 3 years of truck driving left, and then after that, we'll see. Yeah, it is ridiculous. The cost of living skyrocketed all over the place. Just like, yeah. Always do a tug test, no matter how long you've been driving. It'll be that day that you forget to do a tug test. That's when the trailer comes off. Yes, I've seen that many a times too. I just shake my head. Now you got to do the crank of shame. You dropped your trailer on the road. What are you doing? Didn't do a tug test. Trailer didn't go very far, right? I seen drivers in a day cab lower their landing gear, pulling their pin, hopping back in, but forgetting to take the airlines out, and start pulling away. The airlines come snapping off. I've seen the back window in a day cab get smashed out by that. Or you're ripping your airlines off the truck. So That's why I prefer dump trucks. Well, don't forget we got tractor trailer dump trucks over here too, you know, and over there in the States. So, and then you got those other dump trucks that have them little tag-alongs behind them. Yeah, you only do it once yet. Yeah, and what was it? When I was pulling a drywall load, I'm thinking load's just not right. And I'm like going like this now. I thought this thing is butt end heavy, and I thought, you know what? It's just really heavily snowing when I was doing it. The roads were slippery, getting hardly any traction. I thought I'm only a kilometer and a half away from where I left, and I thought I'm just going to turn around and go and take it back, and they're going to have to redistribute the load and stuff. And no sooner did I say, well, I'll get off at Gore Road when I was on the highway, and slowed right down, and tried turning the corner. The trailer had other ideas. I kept wanting to go straight, and as the trailer, I'm looking in the mirror, and the trailer's coming around towards me. I'm like, oh, no. Here we go. Jackknife situation. Although, good thing, I didn't rip any airlines off, didn't damage anything, which was good. Basically, the snowbank kind of cushioned everything a little bit. So, got it back to where I was going and had a look at the load, and I'm thinking, you guys, all things needed to be moved forward because I had a roll tarp, so which protects the drywall. So no damage to drywall, no damage to anything, but you know, it's a eerie feeling when you see a trailer coming towards you, but it should be behind you, and it's coming, and you're here, and the trailer's coming around this way. So, didn't take much. It doesn't take much to jackknife a trailer in the wintertime, I'll tell you. You hit a snowdrift on the highway in the wrong way. If you don't slow down enough and you try to go through it at full speed, it's going to come and bite you in the butt. It's going to send you somewhere. So I thought after that incident, no, I'm heading back, and I creeped back, and I took all the back roads, and I wasn't driving very fast. So I called the captain of the ship. No, I'm not doing this today. I already jackknifed. I'm lucky I didn't rip any airlines off the truck. Also, basically, I have a little pogo stick because we have extra long airlines and stuff because we haul steel and stuff. So we're stretch frame day cabs. So it looks like a highway tractor without the sleeper. I broke what we call a pogo stick, which helps hold the airlines up off the deck. That's the only thing that broke on the truck was that. Broke that. So. We help people help the country plow roads. Oh, yeah. You don't like doing it? I'm nervous wreck the whole time. Well, you know, you're only going to plow into a car once. If it's buried, you don't know it's there. So. Yeah, wintertime driving is always a chore with a tractor trailer. You always have to be mindful of what you're doing. Not like these hot dogs that I see nowadays who think, well, I got a heavy load, and they're just barreling down the highway. Oh yeah, gamer, yeah, I can see her coming from there, yeah. I've hauled a lot of different trailers. I had 90-yard roll-off trailers that I used to operate a long time ago. With those 90-yard roll-off bins on there, on a tractor trailer. So did that kind of work for a while. All types of van type trailers. Now I'm in the flatbed division, pulling flatbeds and curtain side trailers. So basically, you just open the curtain, slides back, and it's like a flatbed, right? So do a lot of strapping and stuff, and unstrapping. I work nights, so I make pretty good money working nights. So kind of like, no, I like doing what I'm doing. So I've hauled heavy loads before. Before starting with this company, so I know, but now the loads are getting heavier. More care needs to be taken. And you got to be mindful of what's going on around you and keep an eye on. I always keep an eye on the trailer and make sure everything's okay, and watching the straps. And if I see a strap coming loose, you pull over, tighten it up, get the straps tightened back up, check them all out, and then continue on again. You know. Yeah, that's why I like driving at night, less traffic. You know. But some companies will pay a little bit more money to work nights. So not everybody likes working nights, but I rather do the night driving thing because there's less, like I said, less traffic on the road. You don't have to worry about. The only thing you have to worry about is when you're driving in the northern areas of Ontario and stuff, and around here, and where I am, is you have to worry about the deer coming out or moose. So that's the only thing you have to watch for. And then, of course, driving in the foggy weather at night, that's a real chore. I'm used to it. I just plow right on through the fog and the snow. But, I keep a steady speed. Don't overspeed or anything. Just kind of be mindful of what you're doing. Yeah, there's lots of deer here. There's always deer and truck getting together in a collision, or a lot of four-wheelers. So let's see, how many animals have I hit with the tractor trailer? Let's see, I've never hit a deer or a moose. Now I got a rabbit, skunk, possum, raccoon, a couple of coyotes, birds actually flew right into the truck. Haven't hit a turkey yet. So, but lots of rabbits and raccoons. Oh, and a possum. And one goose. Oh yeah, I remember that, one goose. I keep my moose inside at night. Dave and Wolfie, what's going on? Good to see you, man. So Yeah, I think it's time for another brewski. Four deer in my car over the years. Wow. Yeah, I've never hit. Oh, now the last time when I went down to sea fishing, there was an accident on I-69 and shut down the highway. So the state trooper comes up. He says, "You guys, okay, we're going to turn you around and you're going to see the first exit. That's 5 miles down the other way. You take that exit and then that way you can get off the highway and get off and where you want to go." So I thought, all right. So I went around and did that. They turned us around and we started heading the wrong way on the highway. So, seeing where the state trooper was parked, directing us off onto the on ramp, which is now the get off ramp. So, did that. And I come around and what was that? I was on 196, coming around 196, and then this deer jumped right out in front of me, and I just went like this. The car just went, went around it. I came close. Came very close. So, hello, Sunflower. Good to see you. Well, I guess the YouTube notifications are going out since I'm live on a new streaming platform. So, we'll see if we like this. Well, once Fishy joins on here, she's sleeping right now. She's getting ready for bed and stuff. I already told her I was going to do a test stream and see how things are going. She'll probably rewatch it and see what was happening. See if I was behaving myself. Which I am. So I kind of like this, not having a green screen. But if I had a green screen, it would probably stop all the stuff in the background. But I like the. See, this is my new house. Look at my pool. There you go. Yep. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad because I'm watching on YouTube as well. So, seeing how it's looking. And keeping an eye on the chat. So, yep. Yeah, I probably wouldn't mind having a pool like that one day. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I already know I'm going to buy a couple of Powerball tickets when I get over there. Never know. Can't win if you don't play. Yeah, nice poo. Yeah. Pooey. So. And hopefully I'll have good weather going down. I've been keeping an eye on the weather reports between here and Minnesota to see what's going on. See if I'm going to run into any snow. And checking the forecast. And right now, I don't like what I see. I see a whole lot of snow coming our way. Let's see. Where is that stretching from? Okay. Okay, where's it all going? Oh, good. By Friday, they should be mostly gone. Here's what I'm looking at when I check the weather. Let's see, where's this? Invite a guest. Oh, what's going on here? What? Something changed on me. Oh. Oh, stop sharing. What am I sharing? Oh, there we go. All right, now let's try this again. Screen share. There we go. Bingo. Here's what I'm looking at. All this snow right here. We got snow all coming all through. Here's where I am. Right here. And I'm going over here. Yeah, over here. Over here. So this is what's in Minnesota right now. And what's in Chicago area. So when I leave, I'll be coming across this way. You see that little hand coming down. We just coming around like this, and then over, and then up around, like so, and then down through here, and then bingo. See where I go? Come right. Oh, actually, yeah, down this way. Oh, hang on, and then over. Once I hit Rockford, then I got to cut over here, and then get around. So that's the way I go. So, where's this all going? Let's see. It starts moving towards where I am. So here's what I mean by I said I live in between two lakes. Here's Lake Huron, here's Lake Erie. You can see where everything builds. And of course we have Lake Michigan over here. So, and then Lake Ontario. So there we go. There we go. Now we're back. So we just keep an eye on the weather. I got snow tires on the car, so I don't have to worry about that traction control stuff. And I'll just be driving along down the interstate. Of course, run the toll roads over across. That way I'm not going right down Chicago area, kind of going around it on the outskirts, 294 to 290, and then down to 90. And if it does get too bad, it gets too snowy, well, I'm going to have blankets and pillows in the car. Pull off into the rest area and go to sleep. Yeah, typing on the phone does suck. I know. So does that voice activation. Talk to text. It doesn't always work either. Asking for a friend. What was he asking? Oh, if you're at a restaurant and you're waiting on the waiter, does it make you the waiter? Well, I don't know. I'm tired of waiting on the waiter. I'd be walking in the kitchen. Give me my fucking food. So, aviation fan, have you seen any drones? Seems how there's been a drone incursion all over the place. All of a sudden, people are getting invaded by all these drone sightings. Okay. I have a drone, but I haven't flown mine. I think I've flown it 5 times since I've had it. There are drone sightings in the U.S. and there's drone sightings in Germany and drone sightings over in the U.K. There's drone sightings here in Canada. What's going on? Hey, woo! Look at that, Joseph Girl. How you doing, bud? Joseph Girl is in the house. So how you been, Joseph? Everything all good on your end? There are a few from New Jersey. Yeah. Yeah, I know. New Jersey seems to be a magnet for drones. Oh, good. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, I'm good too. So, yeah, well, let's see. Joseph's been good. I've been good. I'm always good. I guess there was drone sightings on the Air Force base over in Ohio. Shut the base down, apparently, from what I heard. That's just rumor, of course, but that's what I heard. Spying on Americans. What are you talking about? I spy on Americans all the time. I spy on Canadians, too. Don't you know, a majority of Canadians live in the U.S.? Things don't shape up here over here, which I not doing good. Nothing's doing good over here. It's time for everyone. It's time for me to leave too. Yeah, I helped Trump get elected. There you go. Yeah, I know. All we got to do is have an election here and get the moron that's in the office right now out. Everybody's calling for his resignation. Time for you to resign, step down, get lost. But he refuses to do so. He's sinking Canada into a cesspool of garbage. Can't secure the borders properly. Now we all have a border problem thanks to him. Never used to be like that. At least I know one of the provinces here is taking a big stand on border security and taking that very seriously, and they're doing something about it. It should be up to the federal government, not provincial governments. But the provincial governments have gotten fed up with the federal government. They're basically saying to the federal government, fuck it, we'll take matters in our own hands. We'll do our own border security. We'll secure our fucking portion of the border. If you can't do it, we'll do it. And if you really want to secure the border on both sides, all right, start deploying some army troops along the border and boom. But the crossings are not happening at the legal crossings. They're crossing where there's no, where you can just basically walk from Canada into the U.S. with no problem. Just kind of, and it's out in the boonies, right? So that's how they're getting across. But and I can't wait for that new bridge to open up. That Gordie Howe International Bridge. Another port of entry coming up for Detroit, Windsor area. That's going to be pretty cool. 6 lanes. Yeah. And you can walk across, and they got bike lanes. So you can ride your bike across, or you can walk across. So that's supposed to open up sometime in 2025. So when that opens up the next time I'm coming down, which should be quite a few more times, I'll try that bridge out and just across it, just to say, hey, I crossed the new bridge. So All right. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream. Check out the test stream, see how it is and everything. So, all right, I'm going to end it now. So, everybody, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch everybody later. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on the way out, and we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. Oh, and have a great Christmas if I don't see you before, and a good New Year's. Check it out later. Bye, people.